ABC Listen.
What a cute little dog.
Isn't she gorgeous? She's a cavoodle, so smart and cuddly.
We just love her, don't we? Don't we, darling?
How long have you had her for?
Had her for? Well, actually...
Pudding! Come back here, Pudding. Come back to Mama.
Pudding isn't exactly our dog.
Yeah, we're just big fans, We're fans of all the dogs here in this park, actually.
Look, there's Tiger and Pumpernickel. Oh, and little baby Sherbet, the American Staffy. He is one of our favourites.
We just come here to dog watch.
Oh, okay.
See, we can't have dogs of our own because, we travel a lot for work.
Yeah, we work on Short and Curly, so sometimes we go to Russia or travel under the ocean, and we've been to Greece and to Mars, quite a lot.
But then when we're back home, it's dog watching time.
Carl, that man we were talking to actually walked away a while ago.
Yeah, he did not find us at all interesting.
Well, I think we're interesting. But anyway, I could just sit and watch these cute little puppies all day long.
Whoa, that dog is being pretty aggressive. I haven't seen her before.
She's barking heaps and freaking out the other dogs.
Molly, she's coming right for us. Ah! It bit me! Almost! Naughty!
Are you okay? That dog seriously tried to take a chunk out of you.
No, I'm wounded, emotionally and physically. I almost died.
All right, she didn't actually bite you, but she is looking pretty intense. Maybe let's move a bit further away.
Yeah.
Or you could hide up a tree.
You can't reach me up here, evil dog.
Okay, so Carl's up in a tree. The people at the park are freaking out. The other dogs are scared. And the aggressive dog is still running loose.
No one seems to be stopping her. Where's the owner anyway? They're not doing a good job.
Today on Short and Curly, who's to blame when a dog gets aggressive? Are there bad dogs or just bad owners?
Hello, and today you're listening to
Short, you're listening to Short and Curly.
Yay!
Short and Curly! Curly, 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 curly.
Short and Curly!
And while we're all just taking a moment to chill out up here in the tree...
I mean, you're the only one up in a tree, Carl, but okay.
Maybe we should have our first thinking question. You can pause the show here, give this one a ponder or talk about it with the people around you, or birds, and then hit play again when you're ready.
And our question is, have you ever seen a dog acting aggressive to other dogs or to people? What do you think might cause a dog to behave like that?
Hit pause now.
Oh, hey, look, I can see from my high vantage point the Brains Trust. Hey, Brains Trust, what do you think?
I think it's the dog's fault because many dogs can just develop bad behaviors over time. But I also think it's the owner's fault because the dog was probably feeling left alone, not loved.
I think it's because of the owner and the dog breed, because some dogs are trained to bark like guard dogs and military dogs, so they can attack other dogs and other humans.
The dog probably doesn't know what's right or wrong, so when they do something that's bad, they probably don't understand that it's bad. In that case, it's the owner's fault because they didn't teach them what's good and bad.
Dogs probably behave that way to other dogs because of territorial instincts, because their relatives are the grey wolves, and grey wolves are territorial, and so that's why they could be barking at other dogs. Or maybe they're barking at them for a different reason, or maybe that humans don't understand why the dog is barking.
Are you okay?
Yep.
That was a big fall.
Yep. Why do you ask? Oh, because I just fell out of that tree. Oh. Oh no, that bad dog is looking at me all funny again. Am I about to become delicious Carl-flavoured dog food?
Poppy! Stop growling at that poor defenseless, terrified man! Good girl. Settle. I'm so sorry about my dog.
Oh, no, that's okay. I wasn't extremely scared, and I didn't think I was definitely going to die.
I just have no idea why she's so aggressive. I adopted her a few months ago from the shelter.
That explains it, Carl. Maybe she had some past trauma that's made her act like this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm so sorry. I'll put a leash on her. Come on, puppy.
Such a shame she'll have to be, put down.
Wait, what?
Oh, no, don't worry. I mean the dog, not the owner.
I didn't think you meant the owner. Carl, you can't seriously want a poor little dog to be put down.
I mean, of course it's horrible, but Poppy did try to bite me. She could actually hurt someone. Because I'm, super big and strong.
If you say so.
But there are lots of people and dogs at this park, and a lot of kids running around too.
Yeah, but surely with some help, she won't try to bite people anymore.
Maybe she's past the point of getting better and is just too much of a risk.
Hey, Molly, Carl.
Hey, look, over there at the playground, it's Eleanor.
She's on top of the slide.
Watch this. Whee!
That was great, Eleanor.
Such good sliding down that slide.
Thanks, guys. I've been practicing.
Practicing the slide.
Eleanor, there's a dog at this park, Poppy. See the big brown one over there? She's a little on the aggro side.
She tried to eat my face.
Apparently Carl thinks she needs to be put down, but I think we must help her. What do you think?
You guys are asking an interesting philosophical question about what the point of punishment is in the first place. One way of thinking about it is that it's to stop bad stuff happening again. It's about making the future safer.
Yeah, well, I wasn't safe a minute ago.
Exactly, and that's what some people say punishment is for. Like, think about jail. It's about putting dangerous people in a place where they can't hurt other people again. In other words, punishments should be bigger if they're trying to prevent a really big harm. So hey Carl, if you want Poppy to be put down, I guess she must have done something really, really bad?
She didn't actually bite him.
If I'm hearing Eleanor right, we're talking about harm prevention. We should prevent the greatest potential harm of all, i.e. harm to me.
Well, that's a big part of why we punish. There's not a lot of point in doling out punishments if it doesn't make anybody safer. But punishing someone just to prevent a harm can seem a little morally queasy.
Why morally queasy? Preventing something bad happening seems like a really good thing to do.
Okay, but let's use another dog in the park here today as an example, just to think about this idea a bit more. See that big cuddly Labrador over there? Well, what if you had really good statistical evidence that that Labrador was going to bite somebody someday?
You mean Muffin? No!
Well, this is totally hypothetical, but let's just imagine that Labradors are really aggressive, and 95% of Labradors will go on to bite someone. So there's a 95% chance that Muffin herself is going to bite someone. Should Muffin be put down just in case?
But she hasn't even done anything.
You leave her alone, not our Muffin.
I'm just saying, if the point of punishment is to prevent harm, why wait until the harms actually happen to do something? Wouldn't it be wiser to put down dogs who are statistically very likely to bite someone?
Not Muffin.
And what if it's not even the dog's fault that they're behaving badly? After all, a lot of aggression and bad behaviour in dogs and in people comes from being treated badly by someone else. What if poor Poppy is only biting at Carl because someone else bit at her, or Carl scared her? That's a really tough question in the ethics of punishment. Are we trying to make the future safer, or are we trying to judge the past? Ooh, I should write that down. That's good. But I left my notebook over on the slide. Oh, gotta go. Bye!
Wait, Eleanor. Oh, surprisingly fast. Listen, Carl, back to Poppy. I just think we can't punish her when we don't know anything about her story.
But I do.
Who are you?
And how did you just appear in the middle of the park?
Some people call me the park witch, but that's pretty misogynistic. I'm just an older lady who hangs out at the park.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen you around here before, but it still doesn't explain how you just appeared like that.
I know Poppy the dog. I even knew her before she was adopted.
Really?
Yes, and she's had a very rough life. Poppy was a breeding dog in a puppy farm. They're horrible places where the owners just want to sell lots of puppies and make lots of money. Poppy was made to keep having babies. She was kept in a cage a lot of the time and wasn't even socialized with other dogs. She didn't get groomed or walked or medicated or really looked after at all. She was chained up in the backyard all day and all night, and her first owner even sometimes kicked her and threw things at her. Luckily, she ended up in a shelter and was eventually adopted and became the dog you see before you today.
Wow, what a devastating story.
Yeah, poor Poppy.
Poppy's new owner is doing her best to make Poppy better and more well-behaved, but it's hard work.
Poppy, sit. Sit. Poppy, sit.
And so ends the tale of Poppy, as told by your local neighborhood witch.
I thought you weren't a witch.
I'm not. That was a test and you passed. Or am I? Smoke bomb!
Whoa, she disappeared in a puff of smoke. Was she actually a witch? No.
Okay, now we know exactly why Poppy is such a tricky dog. She had a hard life filled with mistreatment and abuse.
Hang on, we don't know that's why Poppy is an angry dog.
What?
Yeah, sure, she had a horrible life, but not all dogs who've had a bad start in life end up getting aggro in the dog park. She might have just been like this anyway. We can't actually know if it was her rough life that made her the way she is.
That's a really good point.
Hey, Molly, Carl.
Eleanor!
Oh, I fell off the slide.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I just feel kind of betrayed by that slide. I dedicated so much time to it. I learned the art of sliding, and then it let me fall off it. Anyway, I understand you two were chatting about excuses.
No, we were talking about Poppy's upbringing and whether she has any control over her behavior now.
Yeah, like I said, excuses. There's another way of thinking about how we should respond to bad behavior, and it's less about whether that behavior might happen again, and more about how much it's your fault that you did the bad thing. Like, if you kick your brother in the shin and you hurt him, that's bad. But if you only did it because you were aiming for a soccer ball and it was an accident, voila, you have an excuse. A lot of philosophers think that if you were raised in a terrible environment, or if bad things have happened to you, then that sometimes can be an excuse. It helps explain why you're behaving badly in a way that makes it seem less your fault.
Right. It's not Poppy's fault that she's learned all this aggression.
Right, and once someone has an excuse, that can make it hard to stay angry at the person or the dog. Like, imagine if you found out that the school bully only acted like that because their parents make fun of them and hit them when they go home.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yep, a big chain of horrible. One bad thing leading to the next bad thing.
So, if Poppy's only aggressive because she's been treated badly, no punishment needed?
Well, it isn't quite that simple. One problem is she's still doing bad stuff. No matter what caused it, no matter if it's not her fault, she is just dangerous. And so is a school bully. Lots of negative behaviour has some kind of sympathetic cause. So, do we excuse every case of bad behaviour as long as we can find something bad in that person's past? That's a really hard question. But really, the most important thing for us to remember in the park here today is that that slide isn't even that good and it's overrated.
Right. Are you breaking up with the slide?
Yep, if anyone needs me, I will be over on the swings.
She moves on fast.
Carl, I just don't know what to make of this whole Poppy situation.
Yeah, I reckon we need another thinking question.
Yeah, deluxe.
I don't know what that means. So, imagine if Poppy the dog was facing a court trial for her behaviour, and you're the judge making the decision about what to do with her.
On the one hand, you've heard she's been aggressive and she's scared people. But then you've also had this evidence about Poppy's difficult upbringing.
So, as the judge in this case, what would you decide and why?
Hit pause now.
Oh, look, our Brains Trust is playing park soccer. It's different to regular soccer.
Brains Trust, what do you think we should do about Poppy?
The owners, they can probably take the dog to a therapist because it's probably going to learn some ways to calm itself down. And maybe the owner can spoil it a bit by bringing its favorite treats.
I feel like you should teach them what's wrong and right so then they can learn to be better behaved and give it a bit more attention than it probably got at the shelter. If you've tried everything, it may not get better. You may just have to put it down.
But if they have been neglected, I don't think they should be responsible for their behaviour because all they knew was when they were a puppy, no one liked them or they can't be loved.
Maybe you and your dog, who's been neglected over the years, could move to a more serene, a more calmer environment, a place with less animals, somewhere like a beachside. That's what I was thinking, with the waves and you and your dog just walking along the beach, maybe so the dog can also stay calm, knowing that no one is going to hurt it.
Thanks, team. It's not easy to know what to do with dogs like Poppy.
Ooh, something smells not good.
Ooh, yeah, no, I smell that too. I wonder what... Ah! I stepped in dog poo! Oh, this is even worse than when Poppy tried to bite me. It's smeared everywhere.
Okay, Carl, it's just dog poo. You'll be right.
I'm so embarrassed. Don't tell anyone about this. Definitely not the Brains Trust from Gibbs Street Public School in Perth. Layla, Avjot, Johanna, Imogen, Sampada, and Claudia.
Okay, I won't.
And don't tell our show's creator and producer, Kyla Slavin, or anyone from the whole ABC Kids and Family team, and definitely not our audio engineer, Bella Tropiano.
I won't, but is it really that big of a deal?
I don't know. Can you just imagine for a moment if our voice actors today, Michaela Atala, Elsa Silberstein, and Scott Kimpton, found out? Oh, boy, I'd be ruined, socially and emotionally.
That bad, huh?
Yes, that bad. Just picture this. Caleb, our short and curly listener who sent in this excellent question about bad dogs versus bad owners, he finds out that I've stepped in poo. He'd lose all respect for me.
Okay, I won't tell him. Now, should we go wash your shoe?
Wash my shoe? I'm burning my shoe. And then having a 2-day-long shower.
That seems reasonable.
ABC Listen.
As an esteemed member of the Curly crew, you obviously make excellent decisions about what you listen to.
Which is why we have a hot reco for you.
Molly, no one says reco.
They do. It's a pod called Story Salad Quest Mode.
Now, I definitely haven't heard pod before. Do people say pod?
They do, Carl. They do. So, if you love making up stories, you should listen to the new season of Story Salad Quest Mode. It's a pod I def reco to you. Basically, the hosts make up amazing stories on the spot. And this season, they're looking for storytellers to send in the start of a story, which they'll then finish.
Yeah, you come up with the story location, who's there, and what's going on. Then the hosts, Matt, Carlo, and Alex, pick it up and run with it, all based on your original idea.
Send in around 20 seconds of your story starter to the ABC Kids Listen website. There's a page for your submissions. Just get a grown-up to help you record it on their phone, and wham bam, you're halfway there.
Hey, by the way, here's the story I'm submitting.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Once upon a time, there was a supremely talented duo named, let's call them Collie and Marl. And everyone loved them for their intelligence and wit and broadcasting skills with a Z. They thought their life couldn't get much better until one day it just did. And the most incredible thing happened.
What happened?
Not up to me. The rest is the job of the hosts of Story Salad Quest Mode.
Oh, Matt, Carlo, Alex, if you're listening, please choose that story. That would make for such a good pod ep. Def Reco.